Hello everyone, it is the Dwarf here and I am back hiking. I do apologize, it's been a little while since I've posted. I ended up hurting myself sliding down the waterfall that I showed you guys last year. And then wintertime came. So I spent the winter doing physical therapy to fix my back. And I just graduated physical therapy like last week. But every single one of my days off, it has been raining. So I am here. My back's not 100%, so we are doing a light trail. It's also going to be short. And we are kind of more in the city, so we're not out in the middle of nowhere. That way, if my back gets hurt and I am unable to get to my car, emergency services will not be far away. But I think I'll be fine. Anyways, let's see what we can find, shall we? Now, one of the things that we are attempting to do today is we are near the local river. This trail that I'm on has several access points to the river. And if we can get to one of the gravel pits that are along the river, we might be able to find some rocks, agates, gems, and other things which will be used on my new art channel, The Random Artist, to create pendants for my wife's jewelry. Now, the river's a little high, so I'm not 100% sure what we'll find or if we'll even find anything. But I'm hopeful. I am hopeful. We'll see. Okay. Was not expecting this. This is actually one of the trails. Right on the other side over here is right on the other side of this is a gravel pit, just right on the other side of a giant puddle. We are still in our wet season, kind of, so yeah. I'm going to have to see if we can find a good way through. Now, one of the other things that I am out here searching for is walking sticks, or sticks that will be good for walking, because I want to start carving them. So let's see what we can find. So I just stopped taking a little breather and listening to the sounds. The trail I took, sadly enough, did not reach the gravel pits that I was looking for. So I'm now kind of on this backwards trail that comes back around. But it's a kind of a beautiful trail that's not maintained. You just kind of sit there and listen. Alright, well, let's keep going. Oh, and while we're at it, I found a nice stick. It is currently being used as a crutch because my right ankle is not quite back to the way it should be. So, still working on that. But the area looks nice. I love it. So, this is what I was worried about. This right here is the gravel pit. And it's flooded over. There was potential for some good rocks. A little bit down the trail, there's a small little gravel pit over here. Don't know what I'll find by digging through it, but we might find some things. Now, one thing I will say, that yes, I am in what's called a city-owned public park. And at least in my city, it means that I can rock hound without tools. I'm not allowed to bring tools with me while I rock hound, but if I find something by hand, then I'm good. So, let's see what we can find, shall we? So I'm finding some things, found like this piece of jasper there. Not 100% sure what that one is. And this one. That looks like it might just be a flat rock. We actually did find one thing that was a surprise. Is this the one? No, that's not the one. Where did it go? Ah. You can see the green banding in it. So we found some interesting rocks. My camera's not doing a great job at showing the green banding. Okay, so I've been finding some things. We found a bunch of jasper. As I say that, I think I'm looking at another thing of jasper. Which also makes me wonder, how many times did I find jasper and just chuck it in the water? But there's like tons of little tiny gravel spots. When the water goes down, you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, there's like a perfect gravel pit when the water goes down. So we'll have to come back in here during spring or summer to see what we can find. But I'm thinking, at least for now, found a bird's nest, possibly. I'm going to try and be gentle with it. I think for now I found enough stuff to have fun with. I'm going to, on our way back, grab found a couple of good walking sticks to work with. But yeah, I'm going to see what else I can find. I mean, there looks like some big pieces in there. So, showed this lake to you guys earlier. So, this is one of those lakes you don't want to swim in. I'm not sure how well you guys can see the two little lumps on the log over here. But over here there are two little lumps on the log that are frogs. And if you look closely, you'll see maybe hopefully you can see a bunch of the little trails through the muck that are trails made by frogs, kind of half swimming, half jumping on top of the muck. Oh, thinking of a frog, there's one coming ashore behind that leaf right in the center. Hello. Normally I do the outro of the trail on the end of the trail, but it was busy. Am I recording? Yes, I am. And so we're in the car, and I made the mistake, I did the number one mistake that you're not supposed to do when you're out hiking. I forgot to bring water. So yeah, I'm going to go home, and if you guys want to see what happens to the rocks and the sticks that we have gathered, go check out my art channel, The Random Artist, and see what I turn these all into. Anyways, later everybody.